This is the desert just outside of Las Vegas, the Nevada desert, and we're getting very close to the Nevada-California border. And then we'll be crossing the border into California and then going all the way across the Mojave Desert to Barstow and then our final destination, Los Angeles. We're in California now. This is one of the best parts of the train trip. Those are Joshua trees that you see going by. They're out in the Mojave Desert and they're all over the place. And if you've ever heard of the English rock and roll group called U2, they put out a big hit record album called The Joshua Tree. And one good thing here, I went downstairs and I opened the train window, and all the shots you're seeing here I filmed out the train window with the train moving very fast, and I got a very clear picture because the glass wasn't in the way. And as soon as I quit talking here, I also picked up all the noise from the engine and also the wind. Unfortunately, I got hit with sand in my face a little bit. But we're going to cut the narration down here, and you're going to see some of those Joshua trees and hear all the live noise from the engine. As I mentioned, when I opened the window, I got sand in my face and in my eyes and even in my mouth while I was filming, but it really was a lot of fun. Of course, you're not supposed to open the windows, and if the conductor caught me, I'd be in a lot of big trouble, but fortunately, he didn't catch me, and the end result was all of these great shots that you're looking at. That's the wind on the microphone that you hear, that rumbling noise. Corina, I wish you were still on the train to see this. On the air. Well, this is Gregory again. I'm in the dining car on Amtrak, and we're in the desert between Barstow and Los Angeles. I'm dirty, I'm tired, I need a bath, I need a shave, I need more batteries, need more food. Other than that, I'm having a terrific time. And I've been on the train over 24 hours now. Got on Denver. We should be getting into Los Angeles maybe in about another 2.5 hours. But it's been a terrific trip, a lot of things to see. And I decided that I would use the handheld microphone for the little interview with me now, rather than the one that was built in. You'll pick up my voice a little better. I'm waiting here in the dining car for them to bring us. I got cut off there. What I was about to say was, I'm waiting in the dining car for them to bring me a sandwich. All right, we're getting very close to San Bernardino, California right now. Those are some of the tall mountains. Actually, they're called the San Bernardino Mountains. It won't be too much longer till we get to Los Angeles. That's the wind that you hear again, blowing on the microphone. It was blowing my hair as well, sticking my head out the window. Here's a good view of the engine. There you see the tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California, our final stop. We're just about here. There's City Hall on the right, if you can make that out. And there you see Union Train Station in Los Angeles, one of the most famous railroad stations in the country, and one of the oldest. Well, we're finally here. My final destination, San Clemente, California. I'm sitting out here on my hotel balcony. I'm staying at the beautiful Villa Del Mar in San Clemente, right on the beach, right on the Pacific Ocean. I have a balcony right out here where I am, and an umbrella and a table. I had my breakfast out here early this morning. The sun is just coming out. It's been a little overcast today, but now the sun is trying to come out. It's warm, I would guess about 75 degrees, and I just love it out on my balcony here. As you can see, looking over my shoulder, the Pacific Ocean is right behind me. There's surfers everywhere, palm trees everywhere, and it's just a beautiful, glorious day to be in California. Now the sun is really coming out. And today is Sunday, so there are a lot of people out. Kids are out of school and people are off work. There's a lot of surfers in the ocean right now, joggers, bike riders are going by, cars, traffic, people walking their dogs. It's just a beautiful day. This is what I came to California for. Now this is my 4th trip out to California, and on my three previous trips, however, I did a lot of sightseeing, and it took 3 previous trips to see and find out all the places that I liked and that I didn't like. But one thing is for sure, I like San Clemente. I was out here on my last trip, but only briefly, but now I'm really looking forward to staying here. On my past trips to California, I did a lot of sightseeing and it was very tiring. And now that I'm here, I have everything I want and I just want to stay here. I have about a week to go and I'm going to enjoy every day. Uh, I got in about 8:15 Friday night, very tired after 30 hours on the train. Then yesterday, Saturday, I slept late and then did a lot of grocery shopping during the day. I had to make several trips to the grocery store, not having a car, and I had to walk up and down a lot of hills, and I got out of breath. So today is really the first day that I feel that my vacation is beginning, that I'm not tired anymore. Today is really my first day to relax, and it couldn't have been a better day. Tell ya, I'm looking down the coast. There's a little sidewalk along the beach, and there's just people everywhere. I might add that the Amtrak train that goes between Santa Barbara, Los Angeles here in San Clemente, and then down the coast that way to San Diego, the Amtrak train goes right along the coast. As a matter of fact, the railroad tracks are right in the sand, right in the beach. So when you're on the train, if you look out your train window, you can see the ocean. The waves practically come right up to the railroad tracks. And that's a great ride going down to San Diego. Now, a little bit later on from now, there'll be a train coming down the coast going to San Diego, and we'll try and videotape that train for you. But as I mentioned, this is what I came to California for this glorious weather. It's fantastic. And today was only the first morning that I had my breakfast out here on the balcony, because as I mentioned, I was busy all day yesterday. But I really look forward to having my breakfast out here on the balcony every morning, and at night. The weather's still great at night. You might need to put a little jacket on. I can sit out here at night, have a beer, watch the ocean. And the great thing about Southern California is it's dry. You don't get the mosquitoes that you get in New Jersey or in Florida. They have the heat here, but it's a dry heat. It doesn't rain out here, and as everybody knows, mosquitoes and other insects, they need moisture to breed. Without the moisture, they can't breed. So you can really enjoy being outdoors out here. One thing that I noticed walking all around town, just about everywhere you look, every house, every apartment, everyone has a balcony built connected to their house. And you can smell people barbecuing all through San Clemente. They barbecue out on their balcony. Also, they are allowed to build campfires on the beach here. In New Jersey, you can get arrested for that. So really, everyone out here is very outdoor oriented, and you can't blame them with the great weather. So I'm looking at my watch. It is almost 1:30, and that's really about all I have to say. Well, we're going to end this little interview right now. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we can catch the Amtrak train coming down the coast on its way to San Diego. Afterwards, we're going to give you a little tour of the town of San Clemente. It's a tiny town. There isn't all that much to see, but it's a very attractive town. And we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Here's the view from my hotel balcony. That's the San Clemente fishing pier that you see in the background there. Hello down there. I wonder what this girl would do if she knew that I was filming her.
champagne on ice, and she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they're gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find a passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the nice man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. Said goodbye. He was just a hired hand, working on the dreams he planned to try. The days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, she's out running round. She wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. It's been so long. Whoa, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to dealing friends. It never ends. Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You just get numb. It's another tequila sunrise. This old world still looks the same. Another frame.
You're looking again at the San Clemente fishing pier. These flowers around this house are called bougainvillea. They're very beautiful and they grow all year round. Okay, you just saw the sunset there, going down into the Pacific here in San Clemente. It is the next day, the next afternoon. I'm sitting out here on my balcony at the Villa Del Mar Inn. I had a very busy day yesterday. I was at the beach all day, filming, videotaping. Had a very enjoyable day, but it was pretty tiring. And I got sunburned yesterday too. I don't know if you can see it. Let me take my glasses off for a minute. Anyway, as I was saying, I was at the beach videotaping most of the surfing that you saw yesterday. Waves weren't that good yesterday. They were pretty good last night. I could hear them crashing, but of course I can't film at night. But anyway, the sun is very sneaky here. I was out in the sun all day, Never even perspired, never even worked up a sweat. The sun just feels so good. But I'll tell you, by the end of the day, when I came inside and looked in the bathroom mirror, I was red as a lobster. And you really get fooled out here because the sun is warm, but you don't have the humidity that you have back in New Jersey. So it feels really comfortable to be out in the sun. And you say to yourself, well, it's not that hot, it feels just right. By the end of the day, you're red as a beet. But I think I'll be alright. I'll tell you something though, I don't mean to repeat myself, but the weather out here, it's really perfect. It's as if it's been punched out of a computer. I've been away from home out here in the west for a week now and haven't seen a drop of rain yet. And every day along the coast here, it's a little foggy during the morning hours, and then the sun comes out like now in the afternoon. That's California for you. And in the evening it gets a little cool. Next day it warms up again. But I'll tell you, it's great out here. I'm out here on my balcony. I got my orange juice. Cheers. Oh boy, that's good. Temperature's supposed to go up to about 80 today. It's been like 77, 80, just about every day. It seems to be the norm for this time of year for October. So I had a bit busy day yesterday, but I slept good last night. I'll tell you, you wouldn't think that just hanging out down the beach videotaping all day would be tiring, but being in the sun all day and the camera is heavy and I had to do a lot of walking, it's tiring. So today, after I'm done with this little interview, I'm going to walk to the post office, buy some writing paper, write a few letters, and go into the post office and mail my postcards. I have a whole bunch of postcards I want to mail. I got a few of them out here on the balcony with me. If you hold on 1 minute, I'll show them to you. Let's see now. Okay, the first one that I'm going to show you, I hope you can see these on camera. First postcard I'm going to show you is a postcard of the San Clemente Pier. I showed you that yesterday in the film. It's really a long pier. They do fishing from out there. Here's the San Clemente Pier. Can you see that? Okay. Now the next one. This is a postcard of former President Nixon's home, just down the coast in San Clemente. There's a truck going by. I'll wait a minute. Okay, as I was saying, Nixon doesn't live in San Clemente anymore. He sold his home a few years ago to move to New York to be close to his grandchild, and then he eventually moved to New Jersey from New York. But the house is still there. I might take a walk along the beach tomorrow or the next day and check it out. Oh, this postcard says, Richard M. Nixon Home, San Clemente, California. Let's see if you can see it. There you go. I feel like Johnny Carson holding pictures up to the TV camera. Okay. Now I got some really interesting pictures. There weren't all that many girls at the beach yesterday. A lot of young schoolgirls. Evidently they get out of school and they go right to the beach after school. There weren't that many girls to videotape down the beach yesterday, but there's some great postcards of California girls in the shops. I bought a few of them to send home. Let me show them to you. This one just says California, picture of a girl with a surfboard. Can you see this? Let me put it a little closer. Okay. And the last postcard that we have just says California Girls on it. There you go. This camera is great fun to use because it has autofocus. I'm photographing myself right now. Nobody's taking my picture. I have my video camera mounted on the tripod, and I made a couple test recordings to make sure I had it pointed close enough to the chair that I'm in. And now I'm filming myself, showing these postcards. It focuses on me far away or up close like that on the postcard. Okay, that's really about all I have to say for right now. After I'm through with this little interview, I'm going to walk to the post office and mail these cards. And then I have the whole afternoon free to do whatever I want. I'll probably go down to the beach again and film a little more. I might take the train down to San Diego. By the way, did I mention, I'm not sure if I did, that every night people build campfires on the beach here. They have these little brick pits in the sand, and they build the campfires right into the beach. And at night, you look out your window and you see these little fires glowing in the dark. It's great. It's allowed. Now in New Jersey, if you built a campfire on the beach, if the police caught you, you'd get arrested. But out here, they do it every night. That's the difference between California and New Jersey. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this interview, and we'll get back to you a little later. So long for now. This is where I'm staying, the Villa Del Mar Inn in San Clemente. And up there where the umbrella is, that's my room. Here's my umbrella and balcony. That's where I was talking to you from, right up there. As promised, back now to the beach to watch a little more surfing.